Hello, so we're bringing you Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild right at the intro cutscene because I just loaded up this. I just loaded it up.
Go into the light.
Shh.
The light. Follow. Follow the pretty light.
The light is us waking up from a coma, as you'll see here in a few minutes. Or a few moments.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
And we're naked.
I like you hum like that's a original occurrence.
How do you guys think I record all these videos? I mean...
Not you, I was meaning Isabel, but alright.
What?
We're all completely lost in this conversation.
What?
Nani?
It's been less than a minute.
And we're already confused out of our minds. Now, I have played through this game and have put almost 200 hours into it before, so I will not be giving any spoilers for the story. Instead, I'll just be playing whilst these two are thinking about actual stuff. As of right now, I don't know if I want to do just pure...
That is a Chica slate.
Oh.
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Which I don't think either of these two have really played any form of Legend of Zelda game before. So, they're going to be completely confused.
Yeah.
But I guess I can take this to rant, or take this series as a way to rant about my immense Legends of Zelda lore knowledge, because... Oh, hold on. Here's one of my favorite things.
A couple minutes of this game.
Oh, you...
And that's it.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Hold on. If I just open it from the side... Whenever he doesn't have shoes on. As of right now, I don't have any.
Oh.
And yeet.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Chica
oh,
slate
you're not
up to the pedestal.
Now, as of
That will show you the way.
Yes, we show you
as
the
of this
way.
point, this is the latest or the most recent game in the series. Main game in the series. Mainly excluding the Warriors games, but in lore, it's also the most recent. It is the farthest forward in time. The first game in the series is Skyward Sword. And there's two games that I can never for the life of me remember which one takes place second.
You are the light.
I know it's either Legend of the Four Sword or Four Swords Adventure, and I can't remember which one. Actually, I can probably go get my lore book that I have over there, over by my bookshelf. I don't know why I just pointed.
Yes, over there, where you cannot see that I am pointing.
Yep. It would take me like 2 seconds to go find it real quick. I'm not. But yeah, if I remember correctly, it's Breath of the Wild, Four Swords, or Legend of the Four Sword, or Four Swords Adventure. And then it's Minish Cap. And then Ocarina of Time. This is a beautiful game. Now, you two wouldn't know what that structure in the background is, but I sure do. That's the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, the temple. It looks like a fruit.
It basically is.
Oh.
And now I have a stick that'll break after like 3 uses.
I thought you were gonna say it breaks everything, but...
And then here's some ways to get high. Get another stick.
Yeah, all the shrooms!
I forget I have next to no stamina.
You're not used to having a little stamina.
Yeah.
That just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, especially seeing as there's an old man down there.
Yeah. Oh no. Old man, go bye-bye. He turned into pancake.
Bye-bye, man.
Bye-bye, man. You turned into pancake now. Bye.
I love how there's a question mark on the apple before you get it. Like, how do you not know what an apple is?
I just took this man's baked apple. I beg your pardon? I do believe that was my baked apple. You can't just go around taking whatever you please. Oh.
Oh, but I
Forgive me,
stole.
I could not resist pulling your leg. Please, help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? So for those who don't know, this is also one of the few games where Link canonically actually talks. Even though he never speaks in-game, you do have dialogue options. Link in most, if not all the games, is actually mute. He does not talk. What brings a bright-eyed young man to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. I cannot imagine I'm... well. This is basically saying, like, yeah, here we are. This is the Great Plateau. Long ago, there was a great calamity that took over hyrule. There's a temple there that was sacred. But ever since the decline 100 years ago, ever since the
So
decline...
you're saying that tiny little man is over 100 years old?
No. To set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious around that. Any dry grass that might catch it. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, there's the axe. It's been so long since I've played this.
Well,
Yeah, basically it's wanting us... Oh, there's a bokoblin down there. Aw, shoot, I forgot. We don't have the paraglider yet.
ooh.
I do not like how
Oh.
that thing moves.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Chica slate.
Now it wants us... Okay, so now it wants us to go there.
I do not like how that thing moves.
Ragdoll!
Oh, hip hop. It's a hip hop. It's gonna be a hip hop
That was
now.
a bokoblin. It's also a red bokoblin, which is among the weaker of the bokoblins.
It's now a hip hop.
Yep, idiot.
It's a bokoblin.
Remember the names?
I should probably warn. My internet's been horrible today, so I might disconnect at random points.
No problem. Let's just open this. Give me some trousers. That'll actually fit. Oh. Didn't expect to see a choo-choo.
Choo-choo!
Now, this is a really good game and everything, but one thing that a bunch of people have a problem with is there's a big lack of diversity of enemies. There are... Oh, shoot, I always forget, like, oh yeah, I don't have the thing yet, so... Ooh. Let's
Please
just
make
hop
It
over here, give me
sounds so
that.
much like an actual pig.
Take that.
Your tree branch broke.
Now we take the spoils, which are
Taking the yoinkables.
materials. Yep, yoinkables. Exactly.
The yoink-a-doink.
And now I need to eat.
The yoinkable.
I need to remember for a little bit that I don't have the paraglider. So, I can't just jump off every ledge I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, bow.
Grab it! No!
He's like, you dare take my bow. Oh, how dare you?
Vocal bull.
I don't have any arrows, so I can't. Oh, there's an arrow. I have a single arrow.
One arrow later.
Here's an arrow. Here's an arrow. Now there is one way to get
No glide.
infinite arrows. From things like this. Ah, and there we go. An actual sword. Traveler sword. Okay, I can't carry any more weapons. Okay. I know how to fix that.
Yeet.
And boom, now we have a sword and shield.
Woo!
And I got 5 arrows.
Whoa.
And now we should head to the marked point on the map, which is, I think, up here. This is a bad idea. Ooh, oh, give me that. Got a fish. Fish. So I want to try and finish... I want to try and finish the, I want to try and finish the Great Plateau in the first video, and then go on from there. Try and pace after that, because the
I
Great
love how
Plateau
you're
shouldn't take that
still
long.
dripping with water.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, oi, 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 Yan! Ree.
I have no clue what Ash is doing, but boom.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, totally normal. Yes, towers rise from thin air.
They were long since buried. These are Chica Towers, which are hidden underground, only to be activated by a Chica Slate being used nearby, or being placed directly in that pedestal in this. Now, if you're wondering, what prompted you guys to play this game? Well, that would be, recently, a game called Hyrule Warrior Legends, Age of Calamity came out a few days ago. I decided to buy it yesterday. Amazing game. Highly recommend it. But before we do any videos on that, I want to do this series to go through the main story. So that way people have a brief understanding of the stuff of the game. Now, remember.
Try to remember.
Simba, remember.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
I don't like that thing. Nope, nope. That looks like a mix
Now then.
between a dragon and a
You
lizard.
must hurry, Link,
Like a flat-nosed
before
lizard.
it's too late.
And now the strange voice in our head is telling us to hurry before it's too late. But when will things be too late? I have no clue.
Run faster than my boat.
Now I could have just took the expressway down and
Whoa!
Wow!
Oh, it's the old man.
It's a home.
here's a tower. Also, one thing I don't get is why or how he paraglided here. Yeah, I understand there's higher ground around, but not that would send him at the angle he was traveling at. So where did he come from? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say.
Magic.
And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? Dot dot dot. It seems I have work to do as far as earning your trust goes, blah blah blah. I see you caught sight of the atrocity surrounding the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength. For the moment, it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try and jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Ooh. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider, oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade you for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? And then it's like, oh yeah, here's the adventure log. Oh, let me show you something. And then he's gonna walk over to this, or walk over somewhere over here. Yep, right here. You see that structure there, the strange one? It began glowing the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. That is a Chica Shrine. I think such a place would house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider and a fair exchange, I believe.
Maybe it does, maybe it does not.
Now, just because this is the first video and everything, there are 4 of these. Main quest is to go ahead and beat all 4 of them.
Don't worry, I'll just whack the crap out of these boxes over here.
Ah, shoot, I still need to... Oh, shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. options. Turn off motion controls. I hate motion controls.
Ding!
He just burned to death. And then there's the fight bell. Ding ding! This guy should drop some arrows. Yep, 5 more arrows. I do know a way that'll actually give me infinite arrows. Though it requires me to beat one of the hardest enemies in the game, a Savage Lionel. Awesome, inventory's full. What can I drop? What can I drop? I can drop you. Now, what a Savage Lionel is, there's a monster in the game called a Lionel. A regular Lionel on its own is no laughing matter. It's already a really hard enemy and takes a lot to beat it. A Savage Lionel is one of those Lionels on steroids. Lots and lots of steroids.
Steroids!
Now, it is a late game enemy, so you won't have to worry about one for a while. They honestly don't act... Depending on what stage of the game you're in, the Lionels will take a different form. Early game like we are, if we were to encounter a Lionel right now, it would only be a regular Lionel. But then there's, like 4 different kinds of Lionels. One dependent on how many divine beasts you have freed. Of course, for the story-based playthrough that we're doing, we're going to be doing all 4 divine beasts. And
Wow.
as such, we will eventually be able to beat Savage Lionels. The amount of times I have died to Savage Lionels is immeasurable.
Oh no.
But they do give really good gear and everything, so it's worth it. In fact, the gear that you get from a Savage Lionel is actually the best gear in the entire game. All of their melee weapons deal the most, their bows deal the most, and their bows have a rare trait where the regular bow shoots 3 arrows, and the boosted arrow bow, because at different levels, your bows can shoot more and more arrows. This will be the Magnesis trial. Yep. Saw the iron doors and it's like, yep, Magnesis. But anyways, so the regular bow shoots 3 arrows. In this game, there are special traits to each weapon where it can do certain things, like certain swords and melee weapons have like attack strength up, knockback up, durability up, things like that. Then, for bows, they have bow strength up, bow durability up, but they also have arrow shot up. Any bow that gives multiple arrows, so we can actually do it if we get really lucky, but the best way to do it is with a Savage Lionel bow, because that's just one of the quickest ways to do it. Just gonna make my way through. I really want to just perfect parry this thing. Oh, I missed. Come on. I missed. You know what? I'm done. Let's take this ancient screw and ancient spring. Those are useful for other weapons down the line. But anyways. The reason that it would be best to do with the Savage Lionel is that way we have basically a 100% guarantee of getting a weapon. Well, we do have a 100% guarantee of getting a weapon that can shoot multiple arrows, which is what we need. Then we need to go to a campfire with a stove over it, walk up to it, draw our bow back, light our arrows on fire, then shoot them into the pot. The fire arrows actually drop as regular arrows. We're just gonna skip this because it's like, you, brave one or something, have completed the trial. May the goddess smile upon you. And they say a bunch of stuff. We won't be completing all 120 trials, because that would take a while. A long while. But anyway, so yeah. That's just a little glitch that I learned about at one point. Can't even remember where. And here he comes flying in, yet again, from an area where there's no feasible way he should be gliding in at that specific angle. How do you know? Clairvoyance, or perhaps something similar. As one gets older, it becomes well. Perhaps that's not true for everyone, though. What do you mean? Long ago, an ancient tribe once created these things. Blah de blah. Their ancient technology disappeared years ago. It's interesting to think how it all survived somehow. These shrines tucked away in numerous places across this land. On this plateau, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So that was
got a
deal.
new room now.
So I suppose I have changed my mind. Well, I'm feeling generous. The best way to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Got it. I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something before I go. Take a look at your map on your Chica slate. Blah, blah. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine where you came from, and the tower. You can travel instantly to places using the Chica slate, and now I'm off.
He just seems like a stingy bad guy.
I has rock.
Yes,
Nice
indeed.
rock.
The very nice rock.
This is my rock. It's a very nice rock. I will not let anyone else have my rock. I will build a great wall to defend my rock.
I will defile your rock. I will no longer be your rock. Why? Because
You know, I never even filmed that Korok thing. So anyways, basically there are 999 Korok seeds around the world.
999?
Around
Jesus.
this massive map, there are 999 different Koroks that you need to find. Each of them giving you a Korok seed, which you can then turn into Hetsu, and he'll give you added inventory space for one of your main 3 things. Either added bow, added melee, or added shield.
what about all 3?
Space. You cannot do that, at least as far as I remember.
Aw. Well, that sucks. What the heck others?
Which you can... If you have enough, you can just ask him to give you more of each of them. Come on. Oh, my shield break. Oh well. I have a new shield. Suck. Ding, ding, ding. Eyes go gold. Boom. Opal. Yeah. As you can see, this tiny area, not the best, or not the largest area in the game.
Not the largest.
No.
Not the biggest boy in the game.
No.
Not the biggest.
We will be going from easiest to hardest, so... And we will be basically going straight to the first Divine Beast immediately. I went to the wrong teleport location. I wanted to go to here. But anyways, so... So there are a bunch of different things. Yeah, the perfect parry, or perfect guard is what it's called when you shield and then press A at just the right moment. Not, of course, the best area. Let's see. There's one there.
Over y'all.
Yeah, by doing that, it allows us to place them. Well, we're dead.
Oh.
I didn't want to walk off. Oh. Continue. Oh, perfect. What a wonderful autosave. Let's go to the right. Rip.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Ding, first are done. Ding, first. And now we're here again.
Indeed.
Didn't
It
want to
seems
activate
so.
it in this way. There's those two.
Don't go off the edge this time.
I won't. No, there's the other one. That's where those three are.
Can we not dust yeet?
We can't dossier now.
Oh,
Not yet.
Eventually we
That's
can
sad.
now. When we get the paraglider, we can dossier whenever we want.
yay!
As long as we have a sufficient cliff to jump from.
But jump from all cliffs.
But anyway, so we have those three markers, each of which is a Chica Shrine, and we need to go to all of them. That one up there, if I remember, is the biggest pain because you have to get snow gear or carry a torch the entire way. I didn't actually know about the torch thing, or the special food that you can get for it.
Food? Oh well.
Oh,
Yeah, there's-
I do not like that thing.
What, the Guardian?
Those are pain.
That one's turned off. In fact, one way you can tell if it's actually fully dead or not is to go up right next to it and press A. This one's not.
Oh hi.
But I know a way to beat these guys. Well then, that sucks. My timing was off. I'm out of practice.
I can see that.
I used to be able to do that every time. I'm out of practice. But basically, if you perfect reflect a Guardian Beam, it just sends it right back at them. But yeah, like this one over here, this one's perfectly fine. But yeah, if you perfect guard a Guardian Beam or Guardian Laser, it sends it right back at it and stuns it for a little. It acts as if
Can you not avoid that one?
Oh yeah, you can most certainly avoid it. You can avoid all Guardians. We're just not.
Well, yes, but actually no.
I missed. Okay. Hit its eye.
Hit it, oi boom.
And here's the shrine. This is the bomb shrine. If I remember correctly, and it would make sense if it is, because there is breakables right outside.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, bomb.
Now there's a bomb plus, magnesis plus, stasis plus, and cryo plus of everything. I think. I can't remember. Oh wait, no, never mind. Those are upgrades that you can get if you turn in specific stuff to a certain character. Chica Shrine authenticated, distilling rune, or distributing rune, downloading rune, I can't remember. But this is the bomb rune.
It now blue.
Oh.
We get the remote bombs. A bomb can be detonated remotely.
We now get to be non-dead. As I am.
Oh my, that was a big explosion.
Explosions! All the explosions.
Boom, boom.
Fun fact. The round and square bombs are actually are on different timers, so you can actually yeet.
You can dust yeet one, and then dust yeet yet another.
I missed with that too. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna blow them both up.
Lagoon.
Oh,
Lagoon like that.
one of them was close enough. Whew, that was close.
Close enough.
That's not what I wanted. I didn't pick that up like I wanted to. Boom. I blew up like one. Now then, let's actually try and drop this in the hole link. There you go. We're gonna be here a while.
Oh. Oh no.
Aw, so close.
Now there is that chest over there to get.
Okay.
Gotta keep an eye on that over there. I just blew that up in the air. Let's get this. Oh yeah, wait, too early. Grab you.
I wish I could not do
Amber.
that. Maybe,
Yeah, it took me a while, but I actually... I can't remember. Do we need that ball for anything, or is that just like, oh yeah, this is something else you can do? I can't remember.
You might need it.
I don't think we need it.
You might need it, you might
We
not.
don't.
Who knows?
But yeah, this one's gonna be basically just like
I
the
love
others.
the ceilings in these.
Also, every single monk has its own unique pose, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
I can't remember if it's its own unique pose, or if they're each, or if there's a specific different amount of poses that they have, but it's a different, or a slightly different model for each of them. I think each of them have their own pose. Also,
Yeah, I think they have their own pose, because that one was definitely different than the last one.
well, the 4 in the Great Plateau have a different Triforce section thing. So, there's 3 that... Oh. Give me that. Flurry rock! Flurry rock! There we go. Oh, let's drop you. You know what? Why not? Let's drop you and pick you.
A dust yoink.
Yes, I can use this as a sword. I don't want to.
No.
Let's get this ancient gear. Wind you for a second.
Yes, I swear.
I'm about to get shot. But I still really want the spear.
Gotta get down.
Haha. Oh shoot, it still sees me. I thought I duped it.
Nope.
It'll see me for a second.
No
There
different
we go.
from you.
No, it can't. Oh shoot, it sees me again.
It almost got you.
But yeah. Now comes the fun of trying to get that one, because that's the closest one I'm to. Let me beat you with your brother.
Oh my goodness!
What?
Let me beat you with your brethren.
Yeah.
Was I lying?
No.
Oh shoot, that's bees. Spus foul. You know, I don't think I've ever found that in my main playthrough. Either that or I have, and I just haven't really remembered it, because it's such a item that I've never used. Also, there is a stealth meter in the bottom left. More
You have no
shrooms to get
skill.
high
What
on.
is
I was
stealth?
wondering what that was.
Yeah, the little purple nose thing. Yeah, that's a stealth thing. When I crouch, it goes. There's a specific outfit that you can wear.
Oh.
Read. Spicy meat and seafood.
You're seriously stealing from the old man?
Yes.
Thus yoinking again.
Another spicy
I
pepper.
love how he's still not waking up, even though you're super loud.
Okay, so a pot lid makes for a perfect shield. No joke, you can use the pot lid as a shield.
Oh my goodness.
Now all I need is meat. Well, it doesn't actually have to be meat. It can be anything.
I thought you got a fish earlier.
What? You are absolutely correct. You are a genius.
Oh, wow.
And an apple. Boom. Spicy simmered fruit. Keeps me warm in the cold for 8 minutes.
Warm in the cold.
Warmth in the chill.
Watch this. That's not the direction I wanted that to go.
Oof.
That's the direction I wanted that to go. Ooh, hey, a Korok leaf. I can't carry it.
Nice.
Boing.
Hey,
Art thou dost
here's a quick way to cut down trees.
I guess.
No.
And firewood.
No.
Oh, but yes. I'm surprised you don't damage the merchandise, if you know what I mean.
I thought it would.
Same here, to be honest.
Hey.
It's like,
come
damaged
here.
apples.
Oh, you're still alive? Not for long.
Oh, you're alive? Not for long.
Boko spear. Can't carry it.
Oof.
Oh, that's right. This area was only for a chest. And fire arrows. Do I have enough stamina? I doubt it.
Oh, you gonna fall?
Yep, I'm out of stamina. Or I don't have enough stamina. Huh.
You did land on that rock for a second. You might have made it.
Oh, well actually, this side has it to a way that you can actually climb it. Let's just sit here for a second. Those are some mushrooms.
Shrooms?
Yep, more shrooms.
Did I hear shrooms?
Yep. There's actually a character later on in the game that's like, yes, bring me shrooms.
Bring me the shrooms.
Yep, mushrooms.
Heck.
for the other things that we were cooking.
Oh lord. That was close.
Mushrooms are the cocaine of the mushroom world.
Indeed.
What?
Oh no.
What? What?
Ragdoll.
What? I shouldn't have fall. I shouldn't have fell. What?
Yes, I shouldn't have fall.
Me no should fall there.
You know fall there? What wrong with you?
We'll be back when we finally get up this mountain.
Uh-oh.
So we're back.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know how much you missed, and so you might have missed us getting the stasis, but at this point,
Oh,
Hmm?
go ahead. I was gonna say, let's just do a recap of the last 10 minutes,
Yeah.
just in case.
basically, we got the stasis, came back to this point, or came back to the Shrine of Resurrection, ate the spicy food, and started climbing this mountain. That's basically where we're at. And I know I probably easily could have went and checked the recording so far of what happened, and what was the latest thing in it. But that didn't cross my mind until after I hit the record button, so guess what? You're stuck with this recap, even if it recaps things that just already happened. Why? Because I said so.
Because I said so.
Oh no.
And here's the final shrine. Cryonics trial. Which makes sense, because it's cold. Like my soul.
The darkness strikes.
The darkness strikes.
Yeah.
Star Wars. The dork strikes back.
The dorks strike back.
How fantastic.
Shakiro. Dorks die twice. Dork souls.
Dark souls. Just like Bork Soul, but meh. Doge souls.
Oh, I can't freeze it yet.
Alright, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Thus yet. Thus yet.
Could go after that chest, but I also could not. And so I won't.
But I could also not.
And here's the last one.
Hack. Hack. Great.
I'll take your ball. Now leave.
I will take your ball, now live.
Leave my sight at once. The spherical bombs will roll downhill, whereas the cube-shaped bombs will not. Make sure to use the right bomb for the landscape. Cryonics. An ice pillar can be broken by lighting your reticle up with it and pressing A. Bedtime. Sleeping in a bed allows you to sleep until morning, noon, night, blah 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 blah. Something that I couldn't read in time. Where is he? There he is. With this, you now have acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh ho. Extraordinary, that means it's finally time. Link, it's finally time for me to tell you everything, but first...
another mission.
Imagine an X on your map with 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? The 2 where lines connect, the shrines cross. There I will be something. Basically, it's telling me to go here. And as such, I'll go to my nearest thing, which it'll take me like 5 minutes to get to there. I really hate the early game having no stamina. And we still have 4 minutes of cold resistance. Booyah.
Booyah, booyah. And those 3. But why whistle when we don't have something to whistle to?
Oh yeah, there's also a sword in there.
Somewhere.
Temple of Time.
Your temple of time.
You guys actually don't understand the significance that the Temple of Time carries. As you guys haven't played the Ocarina of Time, which is one of the best games, or one of the best games I've ever played.
The Temple of Time.
Ooh, extra bow. This has got a statue. Basically, you can pray at this thing, and if you have 4 spirit orbs, you can exchange those for a heart container or a stamina vessel. We're gonna do stamina vessel, or stamina wheel. It adds, or stamina vessel, which gives more stamina. It takes a lot for this thing to add significant amounts. Yeah, it only gives you like a 1/5 of your stamina wheel. There's the old man. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly.
How in the world are you supposed to get up there?
Skill.
Through perseverance and good luck.
sheer will. That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
There's also quicker ways to get up there, but I'm taking this route.
Yeah, there is quicker.
There is be quicker, but I shall go this way. I'm I'm cheesing my stamina back.
Cutscene.
You know,
Well
sometimes
done
I
there,
love how
young
you
one.
can cheese your way through games.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Got a bunch of souls.
The sauce? Can we has the
The
sauce?
Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago.
The sauce.
It was
The
then
sauce, please.
that my
Where's
life
the
was
sauce?
taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know
Cutscene.
Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
You know, I wonder for how many years they were stuck in that
That
halo.
princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Chica slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Look at that nose. He's a massive schnoz. And here's the paraglider. Hey, finally! Oh, I can glide, finally. And he's told us everything he can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Then he disappears.
Okay. Okay.
And here's a soldier's bow.
Fix the chest.
Oh, this is so nice. Oh, I can actually glide.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is so nice. No more death by falling. See, got him. So, I'm guessing next video we will go seek out Impa and then start heading towards the first divine beast.
Oh, what?
Which, where is it? Where is it? We should be able to see it from somewhere over here. Should be, there it is. The divine beast, Va Meadow, will be our first target, as it's the easiest of the 4 divine beasts.
Okay.
So, boom. That should be where we go. See you guys next time. Peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye.